Welcome. In this session we will discuss about moderator variable, the role of moderator variable and the conceptualization of the moderator variable in management sciences research. So at first we will conceptualize the term moderator variable, and then we will compute moderator variable analysis in Smart PLS3, and then we will report the result of moderation analysis for our article or thesis. So at first we need to understand the concept of moderator variable. So here we are the sequence of the study. At first conceptualization of moderator variable in research, and then we will develop a research framework with the help of moderator variable, and then we will compute and analyze the result of moderator analysis, and then we will interpret and report the result of moderation analysis for our thesis and our article. Basically, moderator variable refer to a variable that can strengthen, diminish, negate, or otherwise alter the association between independent variable and dependent variable. So basically, as its name implies, that moderator variable influence the relationship between the two variables. So the influence might be in terms of positive or in terms of negative. So basically it diminish, negate or strengthen the association between criterion variable and as well as predictor variable. So similarly, moderator variable are basically useful because they help to explain the link in terms of strength or direction between the predictor variable and the criterion variable. So the picture shows that a model which is having independent variable, dependent variable as well as one of the moderator variable. So if we can see that the first arrow key, which is basically starting from independent variable towards dependent variable. So basically the moderator variable make the influence or change the direction between the relationship of two into variable. So this is basically the influential authority, that is moderator variable. So the next step is that we are going to analyze the moderator variable with the help of Smart PLS3. At first we are going to develop a model which is having a moderator variable, and then we will analyze, compute, and then we will also write down the result of the analysis, which is basically the moderation analysis. So before going to practical demonstration in Smart PLS3, we should remember the threshold limit in order to test the hypothesis. So we need to remember T statistics value and the P statistics value. So the threshold limit of T statistics is the value must be greater than plus minus 1.96, and the P value must be less than 0.05. So if our results of the hypothesis T value and P value are within the threshold limit, so then we are able to accept our hypothesis. If otherwise, if the value does not fall within the acceptable limit, so we reject our hypothesis. So the next step is that we are going to launch our Smart PLS3, upload the data file, and then we are going to develop a model. So in this study, KE is our independent variable and form performance is our dependent variable. So rename them. K stand for knowledge exploitation, whereas FP stand for form performance. So similarly, we are having 1 and 2 moderator variable. For example, EC is our dependent variable. EC stand for environmental consequences. So this one is our moderator variable. So here we are. How do we connect IV to DV, RB to moderator variable, and then so do not need to connect so like this. So just connect from the moderator variable towards the dependent variable like this. And then the next step is that we are going to add the moderating effect. How do we add the moderating effect? Just right click to dependent variable and add moderating effect. Click into it. So here we are. If you can see our top left side, so the dependent variable is, as we know, that form performance. However, the moderator variable as well as independent variable we need to mention here. So for example, moderator variable, as we know that environmental consequences is basically the moderator variable, which is stand for EC, and then independent variable is knowledge exploitation, but denoted as K. So just click OK. So this is basically the moderating effect. So rename this variable as well, moderating effect of EC between KE and FP. So in this study we add the moderating effect of environmental consequences. So the model is completed now. Just go to calculate PLS algorithm for data reliability and validity analysis. Again, the video is already available for data reliability and validity analysis. You can see there in the channel as well. So for example, we suppose that data reliability and validity is already established. So for next is that we are going to click on bootstrapping. So start calculation. So here we are. So we can see that the path coefficient result. So our first hypothesis is the impact of knowledge exploitation on firm performance. So here we are. So this one is knowledge exploitation impact on firm performance. We can see that the t value is greater than 1.96, which is 3.6, and p value less than 0.05, which is 0.000. So in this case we accept the hypothesis 1, that is the knowledge exploitation positively and significantly impact on firm performance. And if we can see our second hypothesis, which is basically the moderating role of environmental consequences between knowledge exploitation and firm performance. So this one is the result of moderation. We can see that at first the result is basically the negative, because the beta value is negative. However, t value is greater than 1.96 and p value is also less than 0.05. The value showed here, which is basically 0.04, less than 0.05. So our second hypothesis is also significant, however negative. So how do we can report and analyze? Have a look. At first, just copy and paste these values into Word document. For example, this one is the moderation analysis table. So at first we separately write down the direct relationship. So direct relationship exists between knowledge exploitation and firm performance. And secondly, so the second hypothesis basically testing moderation relationship, which is basically the impact of environmental consequences between the relationship of knowledge exploitation and firm performance. So here we are. So at first just here value here is the table. So beta value basically 0.291 and their standard deviation is 0.081. 291 and the beta value is 0.081. So if we can see t value 3.6 and p value is 0.000. And the p value is 0.00. So how do we interpret the result of direct relationship? For example, H1 stated that there is a significant impact of knowledge exploitation on firm performance. The result showed that knowledge exploitation positively impact to firm performance. So the beta value is 0.291, t value is equal to 3.60 and the p value is 0.000. So thus on the basis of these results we accepted the H1 hypothesis. This is how we are going to interpret the table. So similarly, for analyzing and interpreting the result of moderation analysis, at first we are going to put the values of moderation result. So for this purpose, just copy and paste the result. So the beta value is minus 0.137. 0.137. However, standard deviation value is 0.067. If we can, this one is the standard deviation value and the t value is 2.06 and p value is 0.046. 206 and the p value is 0.040, I think. Yes. So this is how we just copy and paste all these values and then we will interpret. So the H2, for example, H2 stated that environmental consequences moderated the relationship between knowledge exploitation and firm performance such that when environmental consequences decreases, the impact of knowledge exploitation on firm performance increases. So this is how we are going to interpret the result of moderation analysis. So the next step is that we can look into the slope analysis for moderation analysis. So have a look. For this purpose we need to have PLS algorithm result. Just click on calculate PLS algorithm, start calculation. So if we can see that at last simple slope analysis, just click into it for moderation analysis. So here we are having a slope of moderation analysis as well. So if we can see the x-axis denoted with the KE basically knowledge exploitation, which is our independent variable, and FP which is on basically the y-axis, and FP basically we can say that firm performance, which is our dependent variable. So if we can see that these three different slopes starting from green color, blue color and red color. So if we can see that blue color shows that our moderator variable, which is environmental consequences, at the value at mean level. However, the green slope shows that the value of environmental consequences with one increased. You can see that this one is increases as the value of environmental consequences. However, the red line shows that when when the value of environmental consequences, which is our moderator variable, so when the value of the moderator variable decreases, so this slope is pertinent to when the value of moderator variable ke decrease. So if at first we can see that if the value of the moderator variable increases one step, so we can see that the slope, there is slightly or even no change for the slope of the environmental consequences moderator variable. However, if we can see that if the value of the moderator variable, which is environmental consequences, decreases one step, so the slope of the environmental consequences increases. We can see that, so which shows that when the impact of moderator variable negatively influences between knowledge exploitation and firm performance, such that the impact of knowledge exploitation on firm performance increases. So we just copy and paste this chart into our Word document, and then we stated that the result of the hypothesis also confirmed with simple slope analysis when environmental consequences decreases 1 unit, the impact of knowledge exploitation on firm performance increases. So we are going to accept the hypothesis, which is basically the impact of environmental consequences on knowledge exploitation and firm performance. So this is how we are going to analyze the moderator variable with the help of bootstrapping as well as simple slope analysis.